Hi, welcome to the KaiNexus Continuous Improvement Podcast. I'm Mark Graban. Today we are doing a preview of our next webinar in our webinar series. It's going to be an Ask Us Anything. Greg Jacobson and I have done those before. This time it's going to be with the KaiNexus Lean Strategy team. So we'll be featuring in the panel, and we are joined today by Linda Vicaro and Lynn Howell from the KaiNexus Lean Strategy team. This is being held live June 20th at 2 o'clock Eastern. If you're a regular webinar attendee, you might be thinking, hey, these are normally at 1 Eastern. This time it's going to be at 2 Eastern. So if you go and register for this at kainexus.com/webinars, you can submit questions in advance. You fill out the registration form, and then a form will pop up or will appear on screen asking you to submit questions. And you can also submit questions live through the Zoom webinars interface. So again, kainexus.com/webinars, or look for a link in the show notes. Linda, first off, in terms of introductions, can you tell the listener about the KaiNexus Lean Strategy team and what you do?
Sure thing. The Lean Strategy team here at KaiNexus is a team of continuous improvement professionals. We serve as the subject matter experts for lean and continuous improvement. And we really work closely with customers to think about aligning the work they do in KaiNexus with their continuous improvement methodologies. And we join calls to have strategic conversations periodically throughout our work with customers.
Yeah, and if people have questions about that, they can either reach out to people at KaiNexus or maybe even ask a question during the webinar. I think the panel discussion is going to be mostly focused on the continuous improvement experience and expertise in the room, and that includes Lynn Howell from that team. So, Lynn, maybe if you could tell us a little bit more about your career and your background with continuous improvement.
My name is Lynn Howell, and I'm a senior lean strategist here with KaiNexus. My background really is in healthcare. I worked in healthcare for over 10 years, and in that time, I worked in the clinical space and then also moved into continuous improvement, was part of projects as a frontline employee, and then moved into leading my own projects. From there, I was a KaiNexus user myself, and so I had the experience of using the software in that way. And I then moved to doing consulting, doing lean projects throughout the United States before coming to KaiNexus.
Yeah, well, thank you for being part of the team, and thank you for being part of the panel. Linda, if you could likewise kind of tell us about your career and your background.
Sure. I've spent almost 20 years doing continuous improvement work. I also started out in healthcare and spent the bulk of my time there. I was a customer of KaiNexus in one of my roles, and that's something that is typical of our lean strategy team. We've spent time on both sides of the computer screen, as it were. And I've been with KaiNexus for about 2 years. I'm the director of lean strategy here now and have spent a lot of time working with customers on what we call optimization reviews and strategic conversations around their vision and goals for the year. And that's been the bulk of the work that I've done in the past couple of years here.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're both going to be, I'm glad you're both part of the KaiNexus team, and I'm glad you're going to be able to participate in the panel on Thursday. So we encourage people to submit questions about all things continuous improvement. It is Ask Us Anything. They can be tactical questions, strategic questions. They can be about various continuous improvement concepts or culture or leadership. Kind of bring it on, throw it at us. We have a lot to hear from Linda and Lynn. I'm going to be hosting and moderating. Can I be an honorary Lean Strategy team member for the day?
Absolutely, yes.
I may chime in and share some thoughts, and we're gonna, I think, between us, have some great discussion and do our best to answer those questions. So again, encourage people to submit those questions. If you're able to attend live, again, June 20th at 2 Eastern, you can submit your questions. And if you aren't able to
Thank you.
attend, check out the recording. It'll be available on our YouTube channel and our podcast feed. So again, kainexus.com/webinars. Hope to see you there. Linda and Lynn, thanks again for doing the preview today.
Thank you.